A trading bot reportedly made more than $1 million on Polymarket, while being right only around half of the time. That sounds impossible, but the secret may be that this bot isn't really trying to predict Bitcoin the way a human trader would. Imagine a 5-minute market asking one simple question: will Bitcoin finish higher or lower? A normal trader chooses a side. A quantitative system can do something completely different. It continuously watches Bitcoin's price, the probability implied by the market, the remaining time, liquidity, order book movements, and its own existing positions. Then it asks a much more important question. Is the market price different from my estimate of fair value? Suppose the bot calculates that the UP contract should be worth 55 cents, while the market offers it at 51. That 4-cent difference may represent an edge. But here is where it gets interesting. The bot doesn't necessarily bet everything on UP. If prices change seconds later, it can also accumulate down contracts, partially hedge its exposure, resize both positions, and continuously rebalance its inventory. An independent analysis of the Bone Reaper wallet found that it traded both sides in about 96.7% of the markets studied, with a median hedge delay of only 10 seconds. So the extraordinary part isn't predicting the market with 80 or 90% accuracy. It's potentially finding a tiny statistical advantage and repeating it thousands and thousands of times. One analysis covering just 22 days reconstructed around 1.34 million trades and more than $29 million deployed, producing roughly a 1.5% realized return over that specific sample. And that reveals something important about quantitative trading. You don't necessarily need to know exactly where Bitcoin is going. You need a better estimate of probability than the market, combined with fast execution and disciplined risk management. But there's a catch. Slippage, fees, latency, and worse execution can destroy an advantage this small, which is why simply copying the wallet is unlikely to reproduce the same results. So here's the real question. As AI makes systems like this easier to build, what happens when thousands of bots start competing for the same tiny inefficiencies?